Welcome everybody, I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher.
Open the cages, set them free, burn down the slaughterhouses for eternity. Rewild the land for the butterfly and bee. Veganize the future for those we'll never meet or see. Put your hand on your heart. Today you can restart. Promise to live with empathy. Be vegan immediately.
Be vegan immediately. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you TikTok. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. Hi YouTube. I have 2 cameras going here. This is YouTube. Hey. This over here is TikTok. Hi guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've never met me before, I'm Miss Katie. I'm that vegan teacher. I'm here presently in Italy. I have education as a registered nurse and as a school teacher, specializing in English as a second language. I got my degree at Concordia University, and I'm here today because I want to remind you guys that you were all born vegan. None of you ever wanted to hurt animals. You wanted to protect them when you were little, when you had little toys like this. You used to love your little animal friends. It's in your nature to not hurt animals. It is in your nature to protect animals. It is in your nature to be a loving person. When you were little, you never wanted to hurt them. So I'm going to encourage you to go back to your roots and be vegan again, right? You can do it. Everybody here can be kind to the animals. You can undo the brainwashing that we've all had to endure over the years. The meat industry, the dairy industry, the egg industry, all they care about is money. They have no empathy, but you do. Maybe some of you guys forgot, but I'm here to remind you. All right, so you guys are going to come in here and help me teach the class. I've got some cards here. Let's see who's here first. Let me first have a look to make sure we've got some actual adults in the room. You have to be over 18. Guys on TikTok, do not come in if you don't know how to read. Do not come in to talk to me, because you are here to be a teaching assistant, right? We are here to create vegan activists, not just vegans, but vegans who are going to speak out, who are going to do what I'm doing. I want every single person here to start imagining themselves sitting at a desk like this with their phone in front of them and doing a live stream, exactly like I'm doing. I should not be the only vegan teacher here on TikTok or YouTube. There should be a lot of you guys, all right? And what makes you a teacher? Well, as soon as you know it, as soon as you know all of the material, you can be a teacher too, okay? All right, so thanks for being here, guys. Let me see who's all here. Oh, a bunch of you guys are just subscribing. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. Let me just read your names out loud here. Okay, hold on. Someone says they're over 18. Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. You can come in, put your name down. Thank you for all the little rose decorations, guys. If you put the decorations on the screen, TikTok will move you up at the top of the list, okay? I'm just going to go to the top of the list right away. We have somebody who has a Christian cross as part of their decoration. That's going to be interesting. Oh, the person changed their mind. You don't have to be afraid of me. All right, guys, let's look at this here. First of all, let's practice to read out loud. It says, be vegan, not violent, save animals, eat plants. Pretty simple message, right? Yeah, you guys got this. All right, let's go to the next person here on the list. Oh, somebody doesn't actually have a name, but you're at the top of the list, so we'll give you a shot.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Miss Katie. Where are you in the world?
I'm in I'm the US right now.
Okay, are you over 18? You have to.
Not yet.
Okay, I'm really sorry, but for TikTok, you have to be over 18, okay? But I'm so sorry, I have to get rid of you. I feel bad
Of course.
because you sound like a nice person. But guys, do not put your name down to speak to me unless you are over 18, okay? So today we're going to be reading these different cards. We're going to be talking about veganism. We're going to encourage you to be kind. And I'm going to just start off here. Look at this random vegan card that you're going to read, okay? This one says, each minute, about 140,000 innocent chickens are killed for food. Did you memorize that? Each minute, okay, think about how long a minute is. It's not long. It's very fast. Each minute, 140,000 innocent chickens are killed for food. This is cruel and unnecessary. Nobody needs to eat chickens. Chickens are sentient beings and they want to live. We have no right to hurt them. I have a super chat over here. Thank you for the super chat. Let me read what it says. It says, hi, remember me. Hi, llama, dog, goat. I don't actually remember you. If you remember, I have 1.2 million followers on TikTok, and I have over 500,000 on YouTube. And I meet so many people in real life, on the streets and everywhere. It's impossible for me to know you unless you do something really that stands out. Okay, so you have to show your face on social media if you want me to remember you. Tag me in your videos. You know, that's how I get to know you guys. You guys want me to follow your channels and to know who you are, then that's what you can do, okay? But I'm going to press a heart on your anyway because I appreciate you being here. Please write something next time that's educational, that helps people, okay? You do that? Okay, let me just go over here and get the next person here. By the way, you're allowed to eat in class, guys. We're having some tea. Tea's good?
Hello.
Welcome to the live stream. Are you over 18?
Maybe.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but it's TikTok rules that you have to be over 18. It's not my rules. You sound like a really sweet person. I would love to be able to chat with you, but guys, please come in and make sure that you are over 18, okay? All right, so we were starting by reading this card, guys. Each minute, about 140,000 innocent chickens are killed for food. This is cruel and unnecessary. We never need to eat chickens. We can eat chickpeas, beans, tofu, lentils, rice, and oats instead. Right? Right. Okay. Oh, I just have a super chat here. Let me try and grab this here. Somebody says, should I be vegan at 14? Absolutely. You should be vegan at 14. You can be vegan at any stage of development. People can be pregnant as vegans and have perfectly normal babies. Women can breastfeed as vegans. They produce enough milk as long as they're eating a wide variety of healthy foods, of course. And a 14-year-old, no matter how much exercise you're doing, you will get protein because plants have protein. They really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants have protein. They really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you. No more excuses for you. All right? Got that, YouTube? I'm going to press a heart on that. Thank you very much for your question. Appreciate that very much. We have somebody else here, another super chat over on my YouTube channel. And this person is from Canada. Thank you for the $10 donation. And the person wrote, sorry about my name. I was wondering if you had recommendations for helping a child with ASD and ARFID, MET, I think you mean meat, nutritional goals, when they have limited safe food, if there's disability-aware food coaches. Okay, so what I suggest to you is that you go and join a site called challenge22.com. Write it down in the comments, everybody. Write it down. Let me give it as a job to somebody, okay? Hold on a second. Put this down. Okay, I'm going to give this as a job. Camel, the person who just, Camel Toe, I want you to write this down, okay? Challenge22.com. Somebody else is going to get it as a job too. Hold on, I'm going to give you guys jobs. Write it down. Say, go to challenge22.com. Okay, Rose, you just joined, you write that down. Gorillas, you write that down also, and another person here. We need some helpers, okay? I want you to spam it. Join challenge22.com. That is a place where you can go they put you in a group, and they help you to be vegan for 22 days. They send you recipes, they give you virtual hugs, they help you in every single way that you want. Free access to a dietitian. So if you or your child has unusual things, they will give you all kinds of different tips. Let's say you have an allergy to a certain food, they'll say, well, just eat this instead. Okay? Sound good? All right, thanks for your question though, by the way. Good work. Thank you, TikTok, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Who else is subscribing? Fool is here. We got Applesauce here. Robot. Aiden, thanks for coming. Hi, Allie. Hi, Andy. Hi, Cody. The whole gang is here. Thank you for coming in, sweethearts. Thank you to Roblox. Thank you to, yes, you can ask me a question, whoever just wrote that. Just make sure that you're over 18. Who else is here? Oh my gosh, your names are going so fast. Thank you, Michael, for subscribing. Hold on a second. Let me try and stop it. Okay, we have Clobo is here. Hi, Clobo. Yes, you can read. You just have to put your name down and be in as well. I saw some little cute faces there. Guys, when you tap on the screen, you help to make the world a better place for the animals. Yes. All right, let me just get to the list, okay? So if you guys put the decorations on the screen, your name goes higher to the top. So for example, we have somebody named Goku who just put some little decorations, and then your name goes to the top.
You love to eat meat. Stop lying, you idiot. You love to eat meat.
Okay, I don't like to eat meat. It makes me very sad. But you know what? There's this thing called AI. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but what they do is they take people's images and they make it seem like they're doing things that they're not. Like, I don't know if you realize this, but there's actually a video of you running around through a Walmart parking lot with your pants down. So yeah, like I don't actually really believe that it's you. It's probably AI, but you know, it might be. Okay? So yeah, if you see different things where people are making it seem like I'm doing things I would never do, maybe just think about that. All right? But thank you for coming in. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next person here. We have somebody named Hannah. Hannah's going to come in. Hi, everyone. Hi, Hannah.
Miss Katie, how are you?
I'm very nice, thank you. And how are you?
I'm good. I've actually been on here before. You probably don't remember me, but I've been on here before. How's things been?
Oh, pretty good. I've been good. Are you ready to read a card?
I am ready to read a card.
Okay, let's start with the first card, which is the introduction. You read this, okay? Enthusiastically.
Okay, hello.
Enthusiastically.
Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. I'm Hannah, Miss Katie's new teaching assistant. Please tap the screen 100 times each to create little hearts to encourage me. Go on, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. After that, write the number 100 in the comments and then keep going if you think I'm doing a good job reading and explaining veganism. Thank you, guys.
All right, that was pretty good. I'm going to tap myself on the screen right now, tapping over here on TikTok a whole pile of times. All right, so you ready to read an educational card now?
Yeah, of course. Afterwards, can I ask you a question? Like, if it's okay, of course.
Of course, yeah. Oh, thank you very
you.
much, Jessica, for all the little fruit. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen as well. And let's just look at what number are you starting at? Do you see that?
We are currently at 19.3.
Oh, I see 19.8 already.
Ooh.
Okay, all right, you're doing good. Okay, so we're gonna read random vegan fact number 20. Guys, take screenshots of all of these cards that I put up. All right, so you have them in your phone. Create an album called Vegan Cards. All right, don't forget, guys. Put this one in there, and don't worry, over time you will get all the different vegan cards, so you'll have all the same information that I have, and then you'll be able to be a teacher on YouTube and on TikTok, just like me, okay? Thank you for all the little dancing fruit, guys. That's really sweet. All right, here is your card to read out loud.
Okay, random vegan fact 20. When pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it is also bad for the planet. Why? Because huge amounts of water are used to grow the plants that animals can eat and to clean the piss. Can I say that without the live being banned? Is that something I can say? The feces, the waste out of the massive factory prisons from farms where these animals suffer.
Yeah. Yeah, so to clean the piss and shit out of the massive factory prison farms where these animals suffer. We're going to call it like it is. Some people don't
Right.
actually understand words like feces. I do, of course. But we're going to call it what it is because sometimes we have younger people here who actually have to picture that. It is absolutely horrific how we treat the animals. They are raised and they are in these factory farms surrounded by their own feces and urine. Yeah, the piss and shit. And they also, in communities where they have these big factory farms, they actually create these lakes. I don't know if you've ever seen this. It is so disgusting. These gigantic lakes full of the piss and the shit there. And then in order, when they start to get too full, they put a sort of a pump in there and they start to spray it in the air. It goes all over the place because they're trying to just get rid of it. And of course, all the poor people who live near these factory farms, they go outside, hang up their laundry, and the stuff smells like piss and shit. It is absolutely awful the way that the animal agriculture industries treat humans and the animals. The whole thing is nothing but absolutely disgusting. Here's your next card.
Yeah. I'm doing another one. Okay. Plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy, so you never need to eat meat, fish, eggs, cheese, or drink cow's milk.
That's right. Do you believe that?
I think probably, but it might take some thinking towards it, but probably yes.
What do you mean? What kind of thinking do you think it takes? Okay,
Well,
so let's
I
read
mean,
the
there
card. Hold on. First of all, remember, I'm telling you the truth, okay? If you don't
course, yeah.
actually believe that I'm telling you the truth, then you shouldn't be here, right? You got to do your own research. So we're going to have to go on faith, okay? So I told you something. This is what I told you. Plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy.
Of course.
Okay? So you never need to eat meat, fish, eggs, cheese, or drink cow's milk. Right?
Okay.
So if I say to you, do you believe me? You have two choices. You can say,
I say, yes, Miss Katie, I believe you.
You can say, yes, I trust you, I believe you. Or you can say, I don't really believe you, but I'm going to go do my own research. Okay? And it's okay if you don't believe me. In a way,
Okay.
who am I? Right? I could be just telling you anything, right? So, but I am telling you the truth, right? So now you know. So now I want you to be vegan from now on, because what would be your excuse if you know you can be healthy?
Of course.
All right?
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Because obviously I know like you're on here, like veganism is trivial. I mean, I know for you it's like very, important, but for other people, like they would sit and debate. In the case
Wait a second,
that
hold on a second.
artif-
What was your statement? Did you say veganism is trivial?
I said, well, there's some people out there that would think it's trivial because some people do come up here to debate, but that's not what I'm here to do.
Hold on a second. What would be trivial? What do you mean by that? I want to really understand what you're saying, okay? I'm here to prevent people from kicking cats, strangling dogs, and I'm here to prevent people, or remind them that cows don't want to be forced to be pregnant. They don't want their babies stolen, that the cow's milk belongs to the mother and her baby, okay? So what is trivial about this?
Of course, Miss Katie, I 100% agree with you. What I'm saying is that there are some people that possibly will come up here and say, hey, well, I eat meat for this reason, that reason. That's why I'm saying it's trivial. Personally, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying hypothetically, like some people might, But my question is, in the case that there's artificial food made, because obviously you don't eat chicken or beef or whatnot. In the case of there's food made that will taste and replicate that product without actually using animal product itself, is it okay to eat in that situation? Because it's replicating eating an animal, but you're not actually eating it. Do you know what I mean?
Of course I know what you mean. Well, I'm not sure why you're asking me that question. Isn't it obvious? That
well, I mean, I know
just a
because
sec. Let me respond. Let me respond, okay? Because
Okay.
I think it's obvious because I'm here to say we don't exploit animals. We don't use them. We don't do anything bad to them or steal from them. So if you're telling me you're going to eat some kind of plants that is made to look like for example, a vegan burger or vegan nuggets, of course it's fine, right?
Well, yeah, but in the case that, say, for example, like a chicken breast, if it looks like a chicken breast, tastes like a chicken breast, whatever, but it's not actually chicken,
Right.
in that case, is it good to eat?
Well, why wouldn't it be? Because remember,
like you
hold
said,
on.
it's not good to exploit animals
Well,
and
okay,
whatnot,
we're-
but if it's looking and tasting like
But
an
we're
animal,
not
then don't you think?
No, but we're not exploiting an animal, right? We're not doing anything wrong to the animals. So yes, it's okay. Okay?
Okay, well, that's all I wanted.
Yeah, of course you can eat anything, that as long as you're not hurting animals. You're not stealing their body parts. You're not stealing their dignity. I mean, when you think about it, people who are eating all these other products have been brainwashed to do so. And vegans, well, they also grew up eating burgers, right? So they're just used to the shape, the texture, and everything. So if you can give them a burger that doesn't hurt anyone, why not do that, right?
Right, of course. Well, thank you for having me up. It was lovely speaking to you.
Okay, wait a second. I have a question for you.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah, of course, of course.
If you can you stay actually? I just have a super chat real quick, and then I want to ask you something. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. So this is from Slay Queen. Thank you. Person writes, thank you for the $9.99 donation. Person writes, hi, vegan teacher. I will not tough BC. I ate 12 guavas. I don't know what that means. What is the word? What does that mean? I will not. Wait, no, hold on a second. Hold on. I think I read that wrong. Hi, vegan teacher. Am I not tough? TUFF. What's that mean? Am I not tough? BC.
Oh, that means basically they're asking if you're proud of them because they ate 12 guavas.
Oh, no, I'm not proud of you necessarily. I'm proud of people who go out of their way to defend animals. You're just talking about what you ate, you know? So if you said to me, Miss Katie, I am striving to be vegan, I don't want to hurt animals anymore, I'm not putting their corpses into my shopping cart, I'm not touching any more milk, I'm not putting milk in a glass, and so on, then I would say that's great, you know? But is it really anything even to be proud of when you think about it? Like, we're just doing the bare minimum just to not steal from animals. You know what I mean? Okay, fine. I'll press a heart on it then, okay? I'll put a little heart. There we go. Thumbs up, all right? Just to show you I appreciate you being here. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold on one second. Oh, thank you, sweetheart, on TikTok. Thank you. One sec. I just have... Oh, Slay Queen writes, I'm vegan, by the way. Oh, okay. That's great that you're vegan. Thanks for telling me. But I'm not sure why you want me to be proud of you for eating, like, whatever it is that you ate, okay? I'm proud of you for this, for telling us that you're vegan. I will be proud of you when you teach vegan facts here, okay? Next time, for example, put in a super chat that says, everyone should be vegan because plants have protein and you will protect animals when you are vegan. Something like that, okay? Then I'll be proud of you because then you're showing me you're a vegan teacher. Okay, so what is your name again?
My name is Hannah.
Okay, Hannah. So how many more animals should suffer and be killed before you become vegan? Should it be 0 or should it be more than 0?
Well, I mean, Miss Katie, that's a very big question for someone as little as I am, but I think that no animal should suffer, but then I also think that no animal should be exploited in the process of being vegan, and I know you're probably going to question me a little bit on that, but you know, I think all animals deserve rights to live and whatnot, but you know, the circle of life is the circle of life, and so
Okay, hold on
I
a second.
agree that
Here's a circle of life, okay, for a vegan, right?
Yes, Miss Katie.
Okay, plant seeds, okay, grow crops, apple trees, broccoli, potatoes, okay, eat them, and continue the circle of life. Plants are alive, but they're not sentient. There's no reason to include any animals in this circle, right? I want you to be a kind person, and I want you to be vegan from now on.
Do you agree that if there was no animals being killed in the world, then we'd have population issues due to mass reproduction of animals in between themselves, and eventually we'd be running out of room and space, and the
No, that's
environment
ridiculous.
would change. And...
No, sweetheart, listen. We have literally billions with a B, okay? Billions, 80 billion animals that are on factory farms right now because we humans breed them, force them to be pregnant.
Yes,
They-
but
they
imagine
take-
them billions out in the open, Miss
No,
Kim.
no,
That's
listen
what
to
I'm
me.
trying to say.
Yeah, I know, but you don't understand, all right?
Okay,
If
right,
we
of course.
stop buying them and we stop forcing these females to be pregnant, what will happen?
They'd be out in the wild.
No,
they'd
I
be
never
getting
said they'd
pregnant
be
on-
out in the wild. Listen to
okay.
what I said, okay?
But
You have
if they're not in
billions.
factories and they're not out in the wild,
No,
they're not living in
listen to
houses,
me.
they'd be
Listen,
out.
you're not
Okay.
listening. Okay, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let you go if you don't listen.
I'll listen, I'm sorry.
Right? If you stop buying animal products and your friends stop buying them, they will stop putting animals on the shelves. Meaning, they will say to themselves, you know what? Let's say McDonald's, okay? Or any grocery store. Nobody's buying these burgers anymore. They're only buying the vegan versions. Let's put more of that on the shelves. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Farmer, I know I told you to go out there and kill like millions and millions of animals, but like people here at McDonald's now, they only want to buy vegan burgers and vegan nuggets. So stop killing them, okay? The person's going to be like, okay. So then we're going to stop breeding them, okay? Stop taking the innocent cows, tying them up, Hannah, lifting up their tails, forcing
Yes,
them
Miss
to
Katie,
be,
they're tying them up. Yes,
forcing
I
them
heard.
to be pregnant, Hannah. Okay, they're going to
Oh.
stop that. We're not talking about opening every single factory farm tonight and letting all the animals running through the streets, okay? We're talking about this is going to be something that is phased out because not everybody's going to
Okay.
become vegan overnight, right? So when you become a vegan teacher, okay, explain to me, pretend I'm not vegan and you are. Explain to me what you just learned.
I'm vegan. Okay, I'm vegan. So I'm vegan, and I learned that animals are exploited and abused and tied up, as you pointed out. They were tied up, and they're being killed for food, which is not
They
very
are
cool.
forced to be pregnant. Okay.
Yes.
I think you forgot what your question was. Remember, you asked me what would happen to all these animals because you were worried there's going to be this huge overpopulation of animals. No, because the millions and millions of cows, billions of animals, will gradually phase out. All these factory farms will gradually not have any animals in them. Do you understand? Because we will stop raping them into existence. We'll stop forcing the pigs, the mother pigs, to be in these tight. Have you ever seen what happens to them? Did you watch the documentary Dominion yet?
I believe I have, but I think
No,
it
you
might-
haven't, or you would not believe it. Okay, you go and watch Dominion. Watch Dominion.com, okay? And I want you to watch it. I want you to come back and tell me what you learned, okay? Because I think you missed a couple of lessons. All right, everybody, watch Dominion.com. Write it in the chat. Okay. Thank you to Slay Queen. By the way, I did see that. Thank you guys, everyone, for all of your comments here. Let me just see if I can read anything at all from YouTube. Let me see. Oh my God, it's going too fast, guys. It's going too fast. Hold on, let me try and stop something. Okay, Megan wants me to listen to a song called Gnarly. Okay, so I'm going to have to get some moderators, I think, to ban this word gnarly, Gnarly. Unless it stands for something. Does it stand for like grapes, nuts, avocado, raisins, lettuce, and yams? Is that what gnarly stands for? Because if so, then we'll leave it. We're not going to ban that word, okay? But if you're constantly asking me to play a song when I'm trying to teach a class here, we're not going to play those songs. We're playing vegan songs, okay? Vegan songs, like for example, like Go Fruit Yourself.
Go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself.
Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. Okay, that's a song that we're going to listen to. And also there's another one. This is called Go Veg Yourself, like eat some veggies. All right, that's another song we could listen to. Go veg yourself, go veg yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go veg yourself. Go veg yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. There you go. You see, these are the kind of songs we're going to listen to. That's right. And skip the meat, skip the eggs, skip the dairy.
3, 2, 1, go.
Skip the meat, skip the eggs, skip the dairy.
Skip the milk, skip the cheese, be vegan with me. Skip the leather, skip the fur, leave animals alone. There's sentient beings, they're not made of stone. Skip the circus, skip SeaWorld, skip the rodeo. Be vegan right way to go. Skip feeling helpless like there's nothing you can do. If I can be vegan, so can you. Skip with empathy, skip the cruelty. Subscribe to my channel and be vegan with me.
All right, there you go. Let's go right over here and see who else is next in line to be a teaching assistant here. Remember, guys, you have to be over 18. And if you're just joining, I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I'm situated here in Italy at the moment. Hello, thank you for the potato on my head. TikTok. I can't even see myself, and you put this giant potato on my head. All right.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, I just said hi. Hey, listen, can you just wait 1 second? Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Are you over 18?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know how to read?
Yeah.
What's my address on Instagram? Do you remember?
No.
Oh, okay, we can read that. Here you go. This is my address. Read this card, please.
To see videos, they will let us show you TikTok. Subscribe on Instagram. That vegan teacher, Miss Katie. When you get there, go to stories.
Very good. Exactly. So what's my address on Instagram?
Miss Katie.
That's right. Good.
What's my address on Instagram? It's
That vegan teacher, Miss
you like burgers?
Katie. That's
no
it.
dots, no underscores.
Just like
Do you
that.
like burgers?
That vegan teacher, Miss Katie. Okay, when a song is
Do you like
playing,
burgers?
hold on a second. You asked me that 3 times, but did you not hear that we were listening as a class to a song? Okay. So
No.
when the song, you didn't hear a song playing?
No.
Okay, well, the song was playing and everybody else heard it, okay? So just wait till the song's over next time. So I do like vegan burgers. I don't eat any hamburgers or any kind of animal products because that would make me cry. I would feel so sad because I would never
Can you
want.
help me stop?
I can't. No. You have to.
I eat too many burgers.
Yeah, you have to stop on your own, okay? All you have to do is remember that you are stealing from an animal. Has anybody ever stolen anything from you?
My Nintendo Switch.
How did that feel?
I got it back.
Okay. So imagine that somebody stole your leg, just cut it off and ran away with your leg. How would you feel?
I'd feel bad until I got it back.
Yeah, and they couldn't bring your leg back, sweetheart. Once it's off, it doesn't go back. How would you feel if somebody stole somebody from your family and chopped them to pieces and ate them?
I'd tell them they're a cannibal.
You would feel, I asked you how you would feel, and you and I both know you would feel awful, okay? So next time you go to eat a burger, I want you to remember that you are stealing somebody's life, somebody's family member, and you know that that doesn't belong to you. I want you to be a good person, and I want you to stop on your own, because stealing is wrong. When you go to a store, you don't go in there and steal stuff, right?
Tofu doesn't scream.
Correct. You're right.
Cows moo, though.
Cows do moo, yes.
Oh,
Thanks.
yummy.
Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate you, okay? Thank you very much.
love-
Yeah, I know. I know you love me. It's okay. You don't have to tell me. I get it. And I know that you are going to change and you are going to be an amazing vegan teacher one day. It's hard for you to imagine right now. But one day you will be sitting at this desk, a desk similar to this. You'll have your own background and you'll say, "Hi, everybody. I'm the new vegan teacher," or I am a new vegan teacher. And you're going to be learning, you're going to be teaching everything that you just learned. All of you, we have 1,000 people on TikTok. Every single one of you is going to be vegan one day. You will. You will, because I know you're smart and I know you're kind, and you're going to be sitting here like this. You can have a little light, you can have your own setup here, put your own cards on your desk, okay? When you start envisioning yourself like that. All of you guys, we have 468 of you guys on YouTube. You guys also, you will all be vegan. Now listen, the way that I do it is I have 2 phones. I have this phone for TikTok and I have this one for YouTube. Right? That's what you guys can do too. Just borrow your boyfriend or your wife's or phone or whatever. Get 2 phones, set them up, and just start teaching. Okay, you can do it. Now, I'll give you a bunch of different tricks when you guys become vegan teachers, okay? The first time that you start to talk on a live stream, nobody's going to be there. You're going to be talking to yourself. You're going to feel really funny and stupid. You're going to be like, oh my God, nobody's here. Never mind. Don't look about whether anybody's there or not. The first time you do live streams and you are teaching, just start teaching. Explain what happens to the animals, okay? Pretend that your family and friends are watching and just keep teaching. And eventually people will come, okay? I didn't get to have 1.2 million followers overnight. That was years and years and years of work. And 550,000 followers on YouTube. It took years and years and years of work. But it's so important that everybody here strives to be a vegan teacher. You can do it, okay? I have faith in you guys. Thank you, by the way, to the people putting the super chats in. Let me see if I can read something here. Somebody said shut up. Now, Deb, that was really mean. So you are going to get banned for life, okay? You're literally banned for life, just like that, okay? Because that is completely inappropriate, whether you're talking to somebody else or you're talking to me. So guys, let this be a warning to you. I have a button here. And if I catch you being cruel and I'm in the mood for banning you, that's exactly what I will do. So this person over here on YouTube just said, shut up. You don't have to be here. So, remember, you guys came here, all of you guys, TikTok and YouTube, you came here on your own with your own fingers, okay? If you don't want to be here, leave, okay? Because I cannot convince you to be a good person. No rodeo hats, TikTok. Don't put rodeo hats on my head. That's something I dread. If you keep doing it, I'll have to play the rodeo song. And nobody wants to hear that. Okay? Don't put the rodeo hats on my head. Let's see who's here. Oh, hold on. I saw who's here. We have Dominic and Violet who just came in. Guys, I'm so happy to see you. Joey Carbstrong is here. Hey, Joey, I love your work. Thank you for popping into the live stream here on TikTok. Who else is here? Aw, guys, this is so great. Thank you for following me. We got Tedo Fredo, who shared the live. We have a Jesus lover here who says they're happy to be here as well. I'm just going to read your names if you subscribe, okay, guys? Hold on a second. Because I want to thank you. Oh, wait. Oh, repost. Hold on. Okay, Spam shared. We got Green Coil who reposted. We got Ashley Harrison who shared. We have Slime Vids with Elmo who shared. Can you guys please get normal names, TikTok and YouTube? Can you guys get normal names, all right? Thank you. Okay, Ginu shared. We got Dada and Yaki and Abby. Thanks, guys, for sharing. And Ari. Okay, Michael, Angela, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, guys. We have Brian, Stefano. Awesome. Tommy. Thanks, Tommy. Sarah's here. Thank you guys for reposting and for sharing the live stream. Very much appreciate you guys. Who else is this? Oh my God, there's so many of you. Okay, guys, hold on. I got to take a break because my eyes are just, it's too fast and I can't stop it. Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. I just stopped it. My finger worked this time. Okay, sometimes it doesn't stop. Rory, thank you. Belu Pandu, thank you for sharing the live stream. Blitzy, thank you. I see that you want to read. I saw that. I can see you guys. Sometimes it's too fast, but I can't. Lux, thanks for reposting. Ella, thanks for sharing. Selma, something, thank you. And oh, Elliot, thank you for all the roses. That is so sweet of you. Okay, guys, we're at 61.1 thousand likes. Let's tap on the screen, guys. Tappity tap. Tap all over and share the love with the world. Let's get another teaching assistant in here. Oh, we have somebody named Lux. Thanks for coming in, Lux. Hi.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Welcome to the live stream.
Just a quick question.
Yeah, before you get to ask a question, you have to read, okay?
I'm dyslexic.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, then you can't come in, okay? Because that's the rule. You have to read. All right, let's go to the next person. Guys, remember you have to be over 18 and you have to know how to read before you come into the live stream.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the live stream. Do you know how to read?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna we have a card for you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Here's a card for you. Oh, but first tell me, how many likes do you see? I see 66.1 thousand. Do you see that?
Yep.
Tell everyone to tap on the screen 100 times. Say this. Say, guys, tap on the screen to encourage me, meaning you.
Guys, tap on the screen to encourage me.
All right, good job. And say hi to YouTube, even though you can't see them. YouTube's over here. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Okay, here we go.
If you're not vegan, you're paying people to be violent towards animals, which makes you as cruel as the murderer. Be better, be vegan. Start now.
Very good. Excellent. Guys, take a screenshot of this. Everybody on YouTube, take a screenshot, put it in your album called Vegan Cards. Okay, take a screenshot, guys. Hey, thank you, Samaroon, for the little heart, that is to say. All right, so how can I help you, sir? Do you have a question, or do you want to teach vegan facts?
I can read more if you want me to.
All right, we'll read another card. Awesome. Okay, here.
Sadly, every year 6 billion animals are slaughtered to feed pet dogs. If we transition then to only eat plant-exclusive kibble, we would feed 449 million more people.
Isn't that just mind-blowing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so have you ever seen vegan dog food?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so it just looks like this, like normal. I put it in this little container, usually comes in a huge bag. You can order it online. Our dog Bella is 11 and a half years old, and she's been eating this stuff since August 2017.
Wow.
Okay, so
Do you think dogs like the taste of meat more, though?
it's irrelevant. Some kids don't like the taste of broccoli. We still make them eat it. We still make,
Right.
you know, we're going to give our dogs what's good for them. This is what's good for my dog. This has been tested. Read this, please.
This is what vet-approved vegan dog food looks like. It has taurine in it. Google it.
Right. Right? So my dog loves to eat this. When it's time to eat, put it in a bowl, put some water in it. She devours the whole thing. Like, you know, dogs eat something like that in about 60 seconds, right? They're just
Where's the protein, though?
in here. It's made from peas.
Yes, okay.
There's pea protein in here. Peas have protein. You know, chickpeas have protein. Lentils have protein. And it has everything that the dogs need. It's been tested on by veterinarians. If you like, you can. If you're good at memorizing something, you can memorize this. You can go to study. A guy named Dr. Andrew Knight, like not nighttime, but with a K in front of it. Okay. You can go and research his studies. And he's shown that vegan dogs are as healthy and even sometimes healthier than other dogs. So why pay for murder if we don't have to, right? So what does this look like
it's
to
kind
you?
of delicious, though.
What is?
Meat.
But why
I
would
love
you want to?
hamburgers.
Well, why are you? Now you're going to start sounding like a 12-year-old. Okay, please don't do that.
It's so
Did-
tasty, though.
Are you really? Okay, then I'm going to have to let you go. That's really unfortunate. I actually thought you might have been a grown-up. But, you know, now you sound like a complete idiot. Do you not understand that you don't have to hurt the animals? Thank you for the decoration, whoever did that. That was nice. Thank you very much. All right, so the goal here is to be vegan and not violent. And every day you can learn, and you can learn something too. All right? You can be a good man from now on, not cruel.
Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy.
Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. All right, guys, every day's a new day to learn and to discover your empathy. You can be vegan. You were born vegan, YouTube, and TikTok as well. Everybody here was born vegan. It's not your fault that your parents tricked you. They put a dead animal on a spoon, mashed it up, gave it to you. You didn't know. First, you trusted your parents when you were a baby. They put some mashed up carrots on there, played the game. Here comes the airplane. Open your mouth. You're like, right? You trusted your parents. They put mashed carrots, mashed peas, and one day they paid somebody to kill an animal and put that on a spoon. An innocent individual. You guys can go back to your roots and be vegan again. And it is all of our moral responsibility not to feed animals to children because they do not consent to it. It is our job to be smart parents and research the healthy foods that our children need and feed them that. A little bit of broccoli, a little bit of cauliflower, whole foods. Do not give your kids crap to eat. Do not ever take them to McDonald's. It's not even real food. These companies, they make people addicted to this stuff, and it is really bad for kids. All right? If you love your children, don't smoke while you're pregnant. Don't blow smoke in their faces. In fact, none of you should even be smoking in front of your children at all. Why on earth would you want to model horrible behavior to your children? Eat healthy foods. Make sure your children see you reading a book sometimes. Make sure your children see you doing exercise. Make sure your children see you off your phone and paying attention to them. Walk with your child. Go for a bike ride with your child. Eat healthy vegan foods. Make vegan food with your children. Let them help you in the kitchen to chop vegetables. Make a fruit salad. Okay, make pretty designs. There's lots you can do with your kids to make sure that you have a good relationship with them and that they stay healthy. All right? Let's go to the next person here. Somebody named Samaroon.
Hello.
Hi, Samaroon.
You want me to read the thing?
Would you like to read a card?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, awesome. That's great. Okay, let's see. Here's one.
Random fact, most kids see animals like chickens, pigs, and cows for the first time when they're dead on the shelves of the cemetery part of the grocery store before they ever see them alive. This is cruel and wrong. Children should be taught that animals are friends, not food, or objects to be bought and sold like slaves.
What do you think about what you just read?
You know, I think especially on a large scale, like industrial scale, I completely agree. You know, because it's just unsustainable for the environment and all that kind of crap.
So are you against exploitation of animals?
Yeah, to an extent, absolutely.
Okay, what do you mean to an extent? Let's just take it to humans, okay? Are you against the exploitation of humans?
Well, it's a bit complicated because some
really
people
not.
have a different. No.
You think it's okay?
Some
Do you think
people
it's
have
okay?
a different definition of exploitation.
No, there's
you
no,
know,
there's not
for
a bunch
example,
of different. Do you think it's okay to enslave a human?
No.
Okay. Do you think it's okay to
But people
enslave?
still do it. We still see it in
Irrelevant.
this
Yeah,
Western
people.
society
Yeah,
today,
people rape.
yeah.
People steal. They do all kinds of stuff. They beat their wives. They do all kinds of stuff. We're talking about good behavior.
Absolutely.
We're talking about good behavior that I want you to instill habits for yourself. Okay. I don't want you to hurt anyone. I don't want you to hurt animals anymore. I want you to be a kind man. We need good men on this planet. And good men protect animals. They don't pay people to kill them, slit their throats off, or bully them in any way. Are you a good man?
Sure.
All
Well,
right. So then I want you to
for
be.
you. I'm just
Hold on a
curious.
second. Hold on a second. So if you are a good man, all right, do you know what happens in the dairy industry? Please read this. Are you aware that this happens? Please read this out loud.
Yes, rape mother cows, kidnap babies. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, but we have YouTube over here who cannot see it. You're going to read it, okay, please? The dairy industry. Please
rape
read.
mother
Please read the title, because
Oh,
these are all points that go with the title.
The dairy industry rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over. People keep buying cheese, yogurt, and ice cream, drink soy milk instead.
Okay. Do you think that mothers have a right to stay with their babies?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think that babies have a right to stay with their mothers, or should they be kidnapped?
Wait, do they get kidnapped or
You just
separate or-
you just read the card, okay? They take the babies away, and if they're boys, they kill them to steal the milk. Okay, this is why
Yeah.
I want you to be a good man. I never want you to drink milk from a cow. You shouldn't be underneath there sucking, and nor should you be getting somebody else to take it and put it in a milk carton. Right?
All right.
Okay,
Well,
so do you
I
agree that
was
you should
just
start?
wondering, I'm
Yeah, hold
just
on a second,
curious.
because you just said all right. I want to make sure that you understand. Do good men save animals or do they hurt them?
I guess they save animals.
Okay, why did you say you guess?
I suppose because like a lot of people have different views on this. So
I'm not
say that.
asking somebody else. I'm asking you.
All right.
Okay, are you a good man?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to be a good man and I want you to be brave. I want you to be as brave as me. Okay, you know that vegans get a lot of people who hate them but they don't really hate them. They just hate the fact that we are showing a mirror to them. They don't want to change, all right? So I want you to be a good man. I want you to declare to the world that you are vegan, and I want you to follow through, and I want you to start to go on a live stream and talk about why you're vegan.
Well, honestly, like, I don't think anybody in the world is a good person, all right? And like, people, humans in general, they're awful, all right? And it's not even, it comes with consciousness, it comes with intelligence. Cruelty follows, and it's just, it's terrible, but it just happens. What does this have
to do with what does this have to do with you? Okay, we're talking to you. You live near a grocery store. You have hands. You can put healthy vegan foods in your shopping cart. You don't have to pay anybody to kill animals. I don't want you to put any body parts in your shopping cart anymore, okay?
Those vegan foods, they're made of plants, aren't they?
They're made of what?
Plants, soy, corn, that kind of stuff.
Vegan foods are any vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, legumes, nothing stolen from an animal, okay? Can you look at this flag here? You look in the comment section here on TikTok, all right? Ask people to write down vegan foods that are red. Think about it.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm going to look over here on YouTube. All right? You got TikTok, I got YouTube. Okay, guys, we're naming vegan foods that are red. Can you think of some? Write them down. Let's see.
Pepper.
Yeah, I got beets.
Yeah. But
hold on, we're not finished.
Foods,
we're not finished, okay? We're going through.
What about pesticides and stuff? Because
hold on a second. We're going through just quickly. We're going to name some vegan foods because you seem to not know what vegan foods are. Right? I want to make sure, so we're going to go through it because maybe other people don't know either. So we went through red. We have, did anybody say apple? Oh, people are just going crazy here. They're not even sticking to red anymore. All right, we've got, let's go through it real quick. Somebody wrote apple, somebody wrote tofu. Let's just go for it, guys. Write any vegan foods as they pertain to the flag, okay? Tofu's white, it goes here. Anything else? Somebody said tomato. What do you have on your side?
On my side? What?
Okay, I'll do your side. You have corn, beans, pineapple, pomegranate, very good. Somebody wrote oranges, very good. You can do it, okay? You can go faster. I can't do both. You do TikTok, I'm doing YouTube. Somebody wrote soy milk, excellent. Watermelon, very good. Somebody wrote cherries. Who wrote cherries? I'm the something. Too long of a name. Thank you, guys.
But I was just wondering because, like...
One second. I know that you're wondering, but we are now in the part of the lesson where we are teaching vegan foods as they apply to the colors of this rainbow flag. We're not finished. We still have all of the brown to do. Okay? So what is your name, sir?
Jamie.
What is it? Jim?
Jamie.
Jamie, I want you to tell me the names of some nuts that you know. I'll start. Almonds.
Cashew nuts.
Yep, they're here.
Walnuts.
Cashews. Yep. Somebody here wrote oats. Oats are kind of brownish. Good job. Somebody else wrote vegan pasta. Very good. All kinds of different noodles. All the different kinds of nuts. Somebody wrote apple. Very good, guys. All right.
Apple nuts.
Peanuts, hazelnuts, walnuts, macadamia nuts, pistachio. All right, you guys get the idea? Bread is vegan. Peanut butter is vegan. Okay, we have loads and loads of different foods. Okay, so now you know what vegan foods are, right? So when you go shopping, you can put all of these things in your shopping cart, all the different colors of things, okay?
All right. Well, like, I actually live on a farm, or I lived on a farm. Right now I live in the city. And what I notice is that the people who work on the farm, they kill so much animals. And not for animals to eat. They kill the animals that eat the plants.
All right.
You know?
So that you're making the
They kill the pests. They kill,
Yeah.
like, for example, the tofu industry. It uses pesticides that kill, like I don't know, billions, but like in hundreds of
Okay,
millions.
so perfect,
animals.
perfect. So this is why you should be vegan, okay? Because what's happening?
That's the point.
No,
right?
no, this
Because
is, you're not listening. You're not listening, okay? Once you become a vegan teacher, you're going to have to answer this question. So listen carefully, okay? Because you're not just going to become vegan. You're going to become a vegan teacher. And when somebody asks you this 6 months from now, you're going to know the answer. And here's the answer, okay? If you care about plants and you care about animals, you should be vegan. Tofu comes from soybeans and corn. You know what corn is, right? The vast majority, 75% of all the corn grown in the world and all the soybeans, they are going to feed animals. And we filter these through all these different crops through the animals, which is highly inefficient. So what I want you to do...
They feed the animals that we want, but the animals that we don't want to feed,
what you talking
we
about?
kill them anyways. You know, for example, shrews, mice,
Right.
those animals.
But they are killed. They are killed
we don't
because
want them to eat it.
they are killed because, first of all, not that many are killed. Because although veganism is not about perfection, veganism is about not exploiting animals. There will always be accidents. When I as a vegan might step on an ant by accident. Okay, our point is the intention. So vast majority of the crops that are grown are fed to the animals, which is highly inefficient. So if you care about the little mice, first of all, a lot of them can run away. They hear a big machine coming. They're not just going to stand there. They're going to try to run away. The rabbits are going away.
People specifically, they shoot mice with 22 caliber rifles because
nobody's shooting a mouse with a rifle. Okay, so
yeah, they do. I've seen them do that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, so look.
And as well as birds.
How many more animals should be killed until you decide to be a good man and be vegan? Zero.
So we're talking about numbers now. Or
how many
we're
more?
Talking about animals in general.
How many more animals should be killed before you become vegan? For you, is it zero or is it more?
Either way, there's gonna be blood of animals in your hand when you turn vegan.
No, there isn't.
You know, whether it's
Hey, vegans,
like
if you love us,
sometimes it's less direct, sometimes it's more.
I don't know. Maybe it's because they have their food and we have our food. You know, kind of like when you're sitting at the table beside your sister. She has her food and you have your food. And also, if you actually care about food and animals, then you wouldn't be eating animals. You'd be being kind and not filtering food through the animals first, which is highly inefficient and terrible for the environment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Okay, if you care about animals and you care about plants, you don't want any animals to be harmed, then be vegan. Although some animals are always hurt in the process by accident. Hi, thank you very much for that. And thank you for subscribing, Michael. Thank you for the little roses, guys. If you care about all of this, you should be vegan. Vegans use far less land, far less water, far less resources. Being vegan helps protect the planet, helps protect animals, and it helps also human health. When you become vegan, everybody wins and nobody loses. All right? Okay. Thank you for coming in. Go and do your research and make sure that you watch Dominion. Guys, I just noticed that our time is actually up, that class is over, but I do want to thank everybody for coming. If you're not sure of something here that you feel like maybe you didn't quite understand it, go ahead and Google it yourself. Go and type, say, what is the vegan response to? Then ask whatever question you have. If you don't want to harm the little animals in the field, great. To reduce that, be vegan. because far more animals are killed in these vast, gigantic farms where they grow loads and loads of soy and corn that they feed to the cows and the pigs. And it's so inefficient because we lose a lot of calories that way because of the second law of thermodynamics. When you filter these foods through the cows first, the cows have to breathe. The cows have to make pee and they have to make poo. They have to grow, right? So it's better to just not have the cows in the first place. Don't rape them into existence. Phase out the cows gradually and be vegan and make the world a better place. Okay? Okay. Thanks for listening, guys. You have a last minute super chat or question you want to ask me? You can. What does this say? Why is it okay to kill why is it okay to animals to kill? It's not okay for animals to hurt other animals. Nobody ever said that. The fact of the matter is, though, we have moral agency. That means we can choose right from wrong. A lion cannot choose right from wrong. They don't have moral agency. You understand the difference? Like a child doesn't have moral agency. They can't choose right from wrong because they don't know. A lion must eat animals in order to survive because God messed up. And God designed the planet. God designed animals. Some of them have to eat other animals. And that was a mistake. If vegans had designed the planet, we would have made sure that all the animals die peacefully in their sleep at a given date where there would be no overpopulation. All right. Okay. Guys, thanks for coming today. Oh, I had these cards. This is what I was actually looking for. But this is long, and we already finished our live stream, so we're going to be back tomorrow. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. Give yourself a big hug, because you are the only real friend you have in this world. People come into your life, and they go. Take care of yourself. Treat yourself well. Don't forget to brush and floss your teeth. Fill your fridge with healthy vegan foods. Get some frozen peas for your freezer. Have some frozen broccoli or spinach in there too. Pop it in the microwave. Very, very easy to do. You got this. Okay? Thanks for coming, guys. YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.